And welcome back to Steam Prison Beyond Steam, ladies and gentlemen. It's been quite a while because I was working on Uniform Charlie Love, Uniform Charlie Billy Military Protection for UC, and it was a relatively short route. I wonder if they'll all be like that, but it is a free game, so I can't complain or nothing. On Irene's path, and I think I did quite well with it, if I do say so myself. But yeah, now have Cyrus do Finn's route here. Finn was the original game's best dude, and so it should be interesting to see how things turn out in this. Oh, good morning, Cyrus. Good morning, Finn. Can you trust me? So proud of himself that he felt like a little brother despite being 4 years older than me. There were not times just like always. As all you. You opened the door before I even had a chance to knock. Yeah. Mother's being her usual self. I see. Still trying to set you up with someone so persistent, isn't she? You could say that again. You're the only one who understands my pain. Father always takes her side. He constantly reminds me how wonderful marriage is. No one cares how I feel. I don't know how that is. Haha. It's a self-parents are. Mine used to be the same way. Used to be? They aren't anymore? Not since I moved out to the Matamoro. It's already decided that my little brother would take over the family business, so I guess it's not important anymore. That's so unfair. What can you do? You're the burning words on us, Cyrus. Comes with the territory, right? But still, I wonder if that would kill the best if I left home like you did. Don't say that. It's dangerous to go to the past self. If you can do it, then so can I. That may be, but there's no way the parents would allow it. I would worry too much, and so would I. Please just try to tough it out with them. Not you too. No one takes my side. I will always be on this side. You asked me today, didn't I? Yeah, that's true. Even if you don't need to know the partner system is about powers. We've been working together ever since I became a police officer. I'm always the most comfortable when you're around. I feel the same way. Shows require at least 2 people, sometimes more depending on what the assignment is. But it doesn't mean we're always in the same group. Guess I'm just not used to it yet. I always find myself looking before you, Cyrus. Still, it's been 6 months since the decision was published. Yes, I'm so inept. There's no need to apologize. You really think I'm that reliable? Feels great to be appreciated. I still don't get enough credit. Perhaps. Anyway, don't take this the wrong way, but I think so-called ineptitude suits you. It's admirable how you try to make up for it. I wouldn't know what to do if you suddenly just ordered overnight when I wasn't looking. I don't think you're jealous. Jealous? You're jealous of me, Cyrus? Of course. We used to be partners after all. How for this path to develop when 2 people work together that closely? I want us to go at the same pace as much as we can. At the same time, huh? I'll have to work hard to keep up with you then. But yes, I feel the same way. I want things to stay like this between us forever. I'm the agreement our conversation came to an end. 2 of us walked in silence after that. We felt comfortable, truly treasured that time together. I want things to stay like this forever too. Even if marriage turned out to be unavoidable, I pray it wouldn't change our relationship, at least not right away. Cyrus, fair, I've been waiting for you. This man called us up when we set up front of the temple. It was Heinz Hyrikine, her direct superior. Good morning. Is something the matter? I suppose you could say that. So Heinz put his hand on his chin thoughtfully. Relaxing, his answer was completely clueless. Do either of you have any interest in going nearby the depths? Beyond the depths? What does that mean? I will see it firsthand, so I'm afraid I can't be more specific, but I will serve indicate large explored areas outside the depths, rather on the surface. It seems a request was made by Orr to investigate further, and the Assembly has approved it. They have? Do you have a problem with that? Most government employees are nothing more than temple lapdogs. You carry out duties as instructed. Sir Saxon, you haven't changed a bit. I know, right? Saxon Vanderbilt, he used to run the prison in the depths of the sanctuary district. Presently, he's worked in legislation at the temple. Seems to be a brilliant legislator, but on a personal level, although 2 years have passed, memory of the time we crossed swords was seared into my mind. I flexibly set my mouth safe and his effect on Finn was even more pronounced than the two of us stood there silent, except this is work, so enough personal fears get in the way. I thought to myself before looking Sir Saxon straight in the eye. As an assemblyman, you seem to have us at a disadvantage regarding this matter, Sir Saxon. Indeed, odds as terrible as explaining things all could probably go faster if I tell you myself. And why do you let me bring it up? It's important to follow the chain of command. Dogs believe in hierarchy. You too, have you ever been to the edge of the depths? Yes? What are you talking about? Let's call it the outer reaches then. Although I can tell from your reaction you haven't. There's an understanding that you visit the depths once, on occasion. I had higher hopes. Sorry to disappoint you. I'm interested in the depths primarily expanding our knowledge of urban environments. Have you been to the depths of Saxon? I have. What? Why do you look so surprised? Because I've never been. Was it recently? When I was with the hounds. Once rode a horse out there out of boredom. Didn't invite me. Why would I do that? You're so serious and uptight, it would have been relaxing at all. Anyway, I found myself curious about what lies beyond the edge of the depths, so I went to see it for myself. What did you find? Nothing. Only a dense fog. I immediately lost pictures and turned back. But according to a report by Ulrich, that urchin Valentine took under his wing to the entirely new world on the other side of that fog. His report inspired me to consult a map from before the flood, and it seems like the depths have burned a tiny fraction of the world at large. Now I've received notice that the arrangements have been made to explore beyond the fog and to please expect the number of people capable of assisting. The only requirement was that people I was familiar with. Naturally, that limited their option. Me and Finn? That's right. My position as minister keeps me from leaving. Elkreed would have been the best candidate, but he's indispensable in the legislative assembly. Personally, nothing would make me happier than dragging that loudmouth along. Anyway, the expedition leaves tomorrow. Will you go? You mean we have a choice? In a sense, I would just as soon kick your butt into compliance, but these are extenuating circumstances. As a legislator, I have to respect the will of the people. Can't tell me how aggravating it is to have to walk on ourselves, but police officers of all people. Never knows when to stop talking, does he? I know, right? According to his friends, he hung out considerably since he left his time with the house. From what I understood, he seems to be bristling with spines. An expedition to a world. What do you think, Finn? Me? Oh, well, I don't really have the reason to refuse, so if they want me to go along, then just say the word and I'm in. I'll go. Not sure how much use I'll be, though. You're larger than most good seal beasts. What about you, Cyrus? I have any reason not to? I got in the way of leading mothers trying to arrange. Journey into the unknown. Seems like it'll be more than just a few days. Depending on how things went, that meeting might prevent me from going altogether. Now that's not right. My duty comes first. I can always meet with a potential surge later. I would assume people say that it is what it is. As I say that before, so mother will understand. At least I think so. Maybe I should check with her just to be sure. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I just need to be certain of it. Cause cause Finn's leaving. So yeah, probably don't need to check with her. First comes the southern survey suitors. Now, mother should probably throw a fit if I gave her the chance. It's better to ask freely for this information. Yes, I humbly accept the assignment. We're counting on you. He isn't here at the moment, but Adage will also be accompanying you as a pious physician. He's a bit of a eccentric, as you know, but he's a good doctor. So as to get along well with him. You idiot, what kind of instruction is that? Adage. But I said him aside for some time. The size difference between them is so great that Adage is completely hidden. I feel like a failure as a police officer not noticing him. Must have been affected by the situation with my mother. How embarrassing. Don't give me that look. You act like I've seen a ghost. I'm not gonna be any look. The odds are way too intense, I do admit to being eccentric though. People have been saying that about me since I was a little kid, so I'm used to it. I've reached the age where I don't get upset and argue about it anymore. Adds Rose light. I'll be accompanying you to the prize position. It's my policy not to waste resources on a lost cause. You might, if you're hurt, tell me before it's too late. I always expect to come to introduce yourself. Wonderful. It's not why I'm here. Don't praise me like I'm some child. I wanted to see what the limitation of those applies is. How much of my medical equipment could I bring with me? The no supplies. Solar fence anything too? Not really. There isn't anything that's written request either. Ridiculous. Check with him even if he hasn't said anything. There's no point in me coming for him with the head in. Guess I shouldn't be surprised though. Sadly going accustomed to all this bureaucratic red tape. You're not satisfied until you everything's breath complaining, are you? And you're one to talk. Just saying. Blame not my childhood. You could at least try to put yourself in our shoes. Calling a new world sounds nice though, but you're basically throwing us into a hostile environment. No, think about it. Whether it was a sanctuary district or the depths, the only reason I survived was because there were people living there. But it's not like that at this time. There's no guarantee we'll be able to secure everything as we go. The doctors are still expected to be able to do their job somehow. If we fail, that's it. The last line of defense. Do you understand the weight of that responsibility? I didn't realize you felt this way. Say anything about my acceptance, so I thought you had more optimistic outlook. I have no problem with being selected for this assignment. I'm protesting the way I'm being treated. I also would have chosen to be a pharmacist. I'm highly qualified. Then quit your whining. you'd have the same success, I can imagine. Even without a weight limit, it's better to pack light for going to be traveling on foot. But it's not the same as making a house call. You need to know what to bring. I'll be fine as long as I have a soul, but it's not like that for him. Doctors draw on their knowledge and experience to choose the right medicines and equipment for treat people. And he's right. There's only so much he can carry. If he doesn't choose carefully, lives might be lost, though otherwise could have been saved. I wonder what I can do to alleviate his anxieties. I think it'd be more painful than a doctor than watching a patient die. Didn't want to feel that way. Yeah, here we go. Oops. Yeah, there it is. I'm not sure what I can do about your bones, but you can safety net here. Let's figure out protect you. Oh, me too? Of course, that's our job, isn't it? Oh, right. That's right, that's why we're here. I'm sorry, I didn't think the conversation concerned me, so I haven't been taking attention the slightest bit. And, wonderful. Safety up to be a fun-filled journey. Just because he left his car down doesn't mean he's bad at his job. His training attendance is better than anyone's. He's diligent and cheerful and kind to people. That's enough, Cyrus. You can stop there, okay? You're embarrassing me. What are you talking about? It's been fun of those things. This is hilarious. Observing you two would be a good way to pass the time. Get prepared before you head to the desk. Most of you can go home now. Take care of updating the shift schedule. Alright, let's go, Finn. Okay, I'll see you later then. An expedition is not uncharted territory. It's all so sudden. I can't believe they only told us the day before. We've been planning all this for some time now. It's just the nature of our job, I guess. A thief doesn't get advance notice before they rob someone. I'm not sure that comparison works. Even so, I hope it's not reckless to say, but I'm actually looking forward to it. Really? That's surprising. You're using more attachment to about things like this. Yeah, that's true. I'm still anxious, of course. We don't often get the chance to work together these days. Feels nice, like old times. Yeah. That doesn't mean you can take it easy, okay? So let's together until make this a big success. Agreed. Give my all. The next morning. As I imagined, convinced my mother, I arrived at the rendezvous point in high spirits. The door to the lift was already open, looking like it was ready to descend at any moment. I sat down on the sofa, waiting for Fernandez to arrive. This is a nice change of pace. All I had done was delay the inevitable, but at least I didn't have to worry about meeting with any more suitors for now. It was a weight off my chest. Things are off to a good start. Now I need to focus on the mission. It's just you? Where's Finn? He's not here yet, so he'll arrive on time. I was thought you two were tested, but I guess you have civilized after all. Yes, ever since the partner system was abolished. I took a seat next to me and sat back down. Slightly special small size made a heavy thud hit the floor. Is that all you bring? Yes, this is all of it. Couldn't bring everything, so I first started treatment of external injuries. Scissors, stethoscope, gloves, thermometer, rubbing alcohol, antibiotics, septic, tourniquet, syringes, saline, lactated vinegar solution, antipyretic sedatives, and rescues blood plasma expander. Why aren't you saying anything? What, do you expect me to give you a complete inventory? You don't just stop talking. Just don't care. Pain in the ass to He's right about that. In the original game, he really was. You wanted me alive, as I said about Dr. House. My favorite fictional doctor of all time. Well, actually, maybe not of all time, I'm not sure yet, but definitely my favorite fictional doctor so far. But yeah, he's a lot like us. He's a real bastard, but he is a brilliant doctor, at least. Okay. I can't exactly say it makes sense to me, but I realize I should stop just saying it. I'm trying very hard to understand you, Irish. I don't need your understanding, just don't take me so seriously. Whatever, it's not important. You don't have to tell his eyes. Likes her eyes? I don't feel worthy of such a compliment. Does that make you happy? Yes, I have immense respect for him. I see. Wasn't intended to compliment the slightest. Who's that rap? Is it Finn? Sorry, good morning, everyone. Finn, you seem so different, more irritating than usual. You're joking, right? You haven't gotten eyes that bad, have they? Why does the doctors never take care of themselves? My eyes just get worse by me, though. But there's nothing I can do about it. It's right there. I'm Lucky Valentine, equal parts status, wealth, and prestige. I'm the most desirable man in the world. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Don't need an introduction. I know who you are. Why are you here? I thought you were staying behind this time. Yes, indeed. Allow me this opportunity to see you off the team and be accompanied by dear old when this expedition appears. Maybe some time before we meet again. Do you expect this to be a long expedition? I thought it was only a few days. When did you find that my brain? There's no need to worry. All we can take care of the essentials. Anything you can find in the heights, you can find in the depths too. That's the world we live in now, actually. As for the duration, there is a set schedule. Indeed, same would be impossible. The journey until unknown, after all. A week, a month, a year, perhaps even a lifetime. Naturally, I don't mean to imply you should devote your entire life to it. I would like to see you return within a reasonable time frame. That's assuming you make it back, though. There's no telling what sort of dangers wait out there. If I suggest we may not survive. Yes, the bad nuts and fairy tales always triumph over the best thing to return to the hero's welcome. But no matter how skilled or courageous you may be, you live in reality. Glory is not guaranteed. That's why I want to see you off and the promise that we'll meet again. You understand, don't you? I don't want to be that. Sorry, I'm late. Finn. Thank God, you're my hero, Finn. Well, where's this coming from? I was about to explode if I had visited more of Yonkri's hot air to save my life. Okay. How rude to call it hot air. I thought I was making velvet insightful comments. Maybe just Cyrus, you completely ignored me. Oh, my apologies for finding the lady more appealing. Tell me about it. You hardly could be more obvious. Anyway, it's time. Shall we be going? Yes, we will return, upgrade. Take care. Have a safe journey. I'm too late here. Can't you see him off, ain't you? You just missed him. What a shame. You'd only been a few months earlier. Who are you kidding? You intentionally waited for him to leave, didn't you? Time was just too perfect. But why? You didn't want to see them off by the violet coming all. What's not from what to come? Never plan. Let go. Continue. Yes, of course. So did I. That's why I didn't want to see. I was afraid I might have to type myself. Still small man for you eyes in this place. Must be reckless. Our position entails a certain degree of responsibility. There's nothing we can do about it. However, even you may leave if you follow protocol. That's the way we live in now. I would ask you to accompany you when next time comes. Certainly. You won't be a privileged man. 5,000. More than that even, and that's no exaggeration. Our manual decreased our speed. It'll take us longer to get there, but I think she was just saying something. I'm first, you seem to the other way around. I just back and forth give me a chance to learn. You make it go faster or slower. Not faster, I'm not in the mood to fall. Going faster won't make us fall. She's right. Most accidents is anything from maintenance. It was last month. The lift just dropped suddenly right after it left the heights. Hey. We're not talking about this right now. Why would it take so much to tease you? Do you hate me or something? I don't hate you. I'm just telling you what happened. Yeah. You never told me about this thing falling. Where did you hear that? I saw something about the newspaper. There was no one on board the top, so the control room had kicked it immediately. Probably didn't get much coverage since it was just a matter of incident. I see. Well, I'm sure it's badly inspected, so long as control for us functioning, there's nothing to worry about. All I can do is worry. Damn, how do you police officers head with? You're looking a little pale, are you alright? Not in the slightest. My motion sickness is already acting up. Also, distance, cold sweat. I can't do this. Take a sedative, central nervous system, second drug for an atomic accident. Maybe a sleeping pill for good measure. Supplies of the news, so we should be pressing them. Is that a bit much? During peacetime, the doctor's health comes first. You're all good done for if I drop dead. Go on to lie down now. Like when we get there. You'll do it. Good night. You alright, Finn? Yes, I'm fine. I'm a little uneasy since I haven't done this in so long. That's no problem. That's good to hear. When was the last time you were there? About 2 years ago now. We went to the sanctuary just before our process exams. How long? Feels like so much wasted opportunity. I'm just never in the heights, not like you, Cyrus. It's not that I have anything against visiting the depths. Just don't have any particular interest in it either. Oh, that reminds me. What's the sanctuary this is like these days? All I know is they don't used to hold prisoners anymore, and they've abolished the inspection requirement for postal exams. It's become the people living there. Seems like it's someone to control the heights and enclave territory. I just undergoing extensive renovations to make it more livable. My understanding is that the people living there can either choose to establish residency or relocate somewhere else. Not so sure what will happen, what that will look like, but it doesn't sound bad. Well, it's changing for the better, I'm just saying. That's going to be the end of this first chapter. Keep history to long, ladies and gentlemen. If they want to know, please subscribe, and I'll sit back fairly well.